This is Henos Sport, bringing you that heat and that far. We keeping a foot on the what? On the next. We keeping a foot on the what? On the next. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Now, who we talking about, man? Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. We're going to lump these two up in the same cold. Let me say it again. We're going to lump these two up in the same cold. These fighters are the same. When you think of Terence Crawford and you think of Canelo Alvarez, there's no difference between the two. Let me say it again. When you think of Terence Crawford and you think of Canelo Alvarez, there's no difference between the two. One is a chihuahua barking behind a damn fence, and the other one is sprinkling cinnamon dust all over his ass because he's Cinnamon Alvarez. Let me say it again. One is a chihuahua barking behind a damn fence, and the other one is sprinkling cinnamon dust because that's what he does best. He's cinnamon in his ways. He's Cinnamon Alvarez. These two don't belong on the pound for pound list, and Henos Sport will argue that thing down with the best of them. Here is Henos Sport's pound for pound list. Number 1, Earl the Truth Spence. Number 2, Jermell Charlo. Number 3, Vasily Lomachenko. Loma gets to stay on because his rabbit ass is fighting Teofimo Lopez, and that's a quality fight. So you can't take him off of the pound for pound list. But he ain't number 1. See, he fell his rabbit ass down to number 3. Number 4 is Gervonta Tank Davis, and number 5 is Deontay Wilder. Here's why. Because the pound for pound list, the way that it was created, it was about what have you done for me lately. I could argue that now with the best of them. These 5 guys lately have been doing heavyweight lifting. Even though Vasily Lomachenko is the weakest link out of the group, with this Teofimo Lopez fight, that's a heavyweight lifting fight because that's a fight of unification. That's a fight of basically somebody becoming lineal champion. So that's heavyweight lifting. So you gotta give Vasily Lomachenko credit. But his ass ain't number 1 worthy. Not fighting Toyota Corolla, i.e. Anthony Crolla. Not fighting no damn Luke Campbell. We don't give him credit for that shit. We give him credit for fights like this. Yes, I get on the super duper hype job variation, Teofimo Lopez. But Henos Sport never said that it was not a quality fight. See, keep that same energy, dog. Let me say it again. Keep that same energy. That's what we do over here. Just because we don't care for a fighter, just because the fighter is a fraud, just because, like Maya Angelou said, when a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Once a super duper hype job, always a super duper hype job variation. That does not mean that Henos Sport does not realize the danger of this fight, because he has power. He has a puncher's chance. And because of the puncher's chance and the power that he has, Styles makes for fight, and it's an interesting fight. Plus, he has a strap. So whoever wins this fight becomes a lineal champion. So that still gives Vasily Lomachenko the right to have a namesake in the pound for pound list. So does Earl the True Spence, calendar year 2019. Does Henos Sport have to go through this? Because I will. Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter. That in of itself, the fact that Earl the True Spence is not on Ring Magazine, things that make you say, over Oscar Valdez, when we know damn well Ring Magazine is ran by who? Golden Boy Promotions? Things that make you say, we know what time it is with that fuck shit. They didn't want to see no unapologetic, unadulterated, and cutthroat true telefashion brother from a PBC annals that left Golden Boy's ass be on that damn cover. American story. Jermell Charlo, lineal champion after he dispatched Jason Rosario. And you got motherfuckers on YouTube trying to copy Henos Sport and say paid to lose. That's a Henos Sport standard bearing and trend-setting terminology. But when I use it for the right reasons. I use it when it applies. You see the difference between me and these Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Race? You see the difference between me and these classic Dolce and Troglodytes? You see the difference between me and these ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric? Gervonta Tank Davis belongs on the list. Gervonta Tank Davis is stepping up the opponent. Last fight was Gamboa. This fight is Leo Santa Cruz. We talking about unifying fucking belts. Deontay Wilder, 10 title defenses. Does Anthony Joshua have that? Hulk Hogan, I'll wait for that one. Does Tyson Fury have that? Hulk Hogan, I'll wait for that one. Tied Muhammad Ali for 10 title defenses. Something has to be said for that. Fought Luis Ortiz, the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. King Kong ain't had shit on Bomb Squad. Took his ass on not but twice. Took Tyson Fury on not but twice. Heavyweight fucking lifting. This is what the pound for pound list is on. So back onto the context. What has Terence Crawford done in the pound for pound list? Hold up. Mean Machine, a guy who was on the shelf for 9 months and dropped your ass. Terence Crawford got exposed in that fight. That's why if he fights Earl the True Spence, he's going to be a super cash out slaughterhouse. one-legged gimp Jose Benavidez, that's not pound for pound material. Amir Khan, that was 5 years past his prime at that time, that's not pound for pound material. Jeff Horn, a lame duck, that's not pound for pound material. Cinnamon Alvarez, Sergey Kovalev, you fought him 6 weeks after the Anthony Yarde fight. You knew the report, the scouting report said that he was concussed. That's not pound for pound material. The Jumbotron telling you in the zone that Canelo Alvarez is the four-time champion in 4 weight classes. How the fuck did they know that before the fight even happened? Things that make you say, Things that make you say, Danny Jacobs, preying on the fact that this guy's son was sick and he needed the money, and you rehydration clause him. That's not pound for pound material. Canelo Alvarez fighting Liam Smith, the Rocky Fieldings of the world. That's not pound for pound material. Now you trying to get off with a cherry, Yildirim, some dude you just picked up out of Iraq that was the butt joke of sparring partners. That's not pound for pound material. So when people want to sit here and tell me that Canelo Cinnamon Saul Alvarez is number 1 pound for pound, you're a Rudy pulling a plum brain. When someone wants to tell me that Terence Crawford, the Chihuahua, walking behind the damn fence, is on the pound for pound list, you're a classic goat in the choker line. When someone wants to tell me that any one of these guys belong on top 3 pound for pound, you want to change the number interchangeably, you are what we call ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Last time I checked, Canelo Alvarez don't belong on no damn pound for pound list. The pound for pound list for his ass is to fight Demetrius Andrade and then fight Jamal Charlo, and then he can bring his rabbit ass back on. He gave us too many cherries, too many paid to losers, too many rehydration clauses, too many Adelaide birds, too many gifting judges' decision. You fight Floyd Mayweather 120-108 your ass, and she had the nerve to say split decision? Things that make you say, Arislandi Lara, Pernell Whitaker to Julio Cesar Chavez, Canelo Alvarez. And things that make you say, but he lost. And Terence Crawford, don't make me start at his 140. See, people want to sit here and say, but he was undisputed at 140. That's right, I'm going to talk about this. Let's see, Hank Lundy. Things that make you say, John Molina. Things that make you say, Victor Postel. Things that make you say, Raimundo Beltran. Things that make you say, These are what we call opponents that Bob Arum picks because he knows that Terence Crawford is definitively better than them. This is not heavyweight lifting opponents. This is opponents that was picked for Terence Crawford to look good against. Because when he fought a live gate opponent in Gamboa, he did the stanky leg. And when you fight one too many cherries, you know what happens? You get fucking burned. That's why Mean Machine dropped his ass in 3 fucking rounds. Even Andre Ward said your ass got fucking dropped. These guys don't belong on the pound for pound list. Because when you say, what have you done for me lately? Cinnamon Dust has been what he is. A fucking cinnamon dust. And Terence Crawford has been what he's been. A chihuahua barking behind the damn fence, aka Black Ivan Redcap. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. When it's all said and done, if you have cinnamon dust or cinnamon Saul Canelo Alvarez, and you have the Rudy pulling the plum brain of the chihuahua barking behind the damn fence and Terence Crawford, then like Roger Mayweather said, and I'm gonna channel his voice, you don't know shit about boxing. Let me say it again. You don't know shit about boxing. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true teller fashion. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking.